What's going on, peoples? You are listening to the Gooniez radio show at Monco Radio. If you want to hear the music actually live, go to moncoradio.com. Also, you'll hear a lot of... We're about to get into some more discussion. We're about to get into the weekend wrap-up. About to get into a couple things. So, what'd you do this weekend again?
I actually went to a wedding.
A wedding.
I went to a wedding, had a cookout yesterday. I went to a Sudanese American wedding.
Okay. So how was it? Was it themed?
It was different. Yeah, it was definitely themed. The music was all Arabic and Sudanese. And I think they have two parts to the wedding. So it was like 2 or 3 days the wedding went on.
For 2 or 3 days.
For 2 or 3 days.
Okay, awesome. So starts on Friday, ends on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up. That's a party.
Yeah, it was definitely lit. I got there probably like 11, 12. It was in Ben Salem, PA. Partied all night long. Got home by 3 and was exhausted.
So what's the parts to the wedding?
They have this thing where they do, it's like traditional. The bride and groom dress in traditional wear, and the bride wears this. She wears this red kind of garment. It's like a long...
Oh, red, so not all white.
Yeah,
cool.
It's like a dress, and then she's draped in all gold from, her head to her accessories. It looks really dope. I'll show you a picture.
I always said I didn't want a traditional style wedding. I wanted something that's like way off the wall, like just something crazy. Maybe like in the middle of a concert or something stupid.
Whatever it is, honestly, I think weddings are special.
Right.
Like, it's just whatever theme your wedding is, a wedding is just a special period. And
Mark's going to want an underground water or underwater aquarium.
A wedding.
That actually sounds dope.
With everyone in scuba gear.
That sounds
somewhere
dope.
On the coast of Japan.
Somewhere on the coast of Japan.
Exactly.
Knowing this bull.
In the middle of a volcano that may erupt, but we don't know.
Exactly.
Hey, that's what I'm down with. Shoot, we got the waters be heated.
I'll let you know right now I ain't coming. Don't even waste an invite on me, bro.
It's going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, how many times in your life would you say you could experience this?
Send me the video.
I don't think I would want that to be the last moment of my life. I mean, what were you doing when you passed? Yeah, I was at a wedding.
Weekend wrap up drop.
You said what?
The drop for the weekend wrap up?
No, she didn't. We was going to play the drop for the weekend wrap up.
All right, go for it. I ain't announced nothing.
I have to do it now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
play that drop.
Well, no, because I was waiting for the drop, the full drop. I never got it. I never received it.
My bad.
See, I wasn't trying to put you out there.
I'm going hard.
She was so like, play that drop. And I was like, I didn't get it from you. But ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:39, and it is now time with Nas with the weekend wrap up. So Nas, what you got for us?
All right, so we talked about Jay-Z's 444 album and the exclusive drop on Tidal, of course. Following that, Jay-Z talked about a lot of people in this album. He started coming at a lot of people. Like, I think there was one instance where he said something about in the future, referring to Future. In the future, guys playing football with your son, talking about Russell.
Westbrook.
No, not Westbrook.
Wow. Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Yes, very similar, the name. Talking about him playing with or taking care of Future's son with Sierra. I mean, that's his stepfather now, but come on. Like, that must have hurt everybody. Like, every black man in music felt that for Future, because that's like somebody taking your spot and playing with your son right there. That hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't relate. So he also dissed Kanye and Kim Kardashian. He said, there was a line where he said, my wife's a queen, I'm not a fan. No, I'm not a fan. My wife's a queen. She's not a Kardashian. So I think that really, and it was so simple and silly. But
now, do you think it was a diss? Because I don't know.
It was a diss.
You think so?
She's a queen. I'm not a fan. My wife's a queen, not a Kardashian. Is that what he said? Is that the quote?
We
got to look up the quote.
Okay, good. Let's get that accurate.
Yeah. We'll look up the quote.
How about here you go? Okay, you got the keyboard.
That was on. Okay, here we go.
Put it. My wife's a queen. There we go. But like, as you're doing that, I'm just gonna say there's been so many rumors out there about, you know, especially I think it was at the Grammys or something. They didn't want to sit next to her. You know, they didn't want to sit next to Kim Kardashian. Beyonce wasn't really paying her any mind. Like,
what's wrong with Kim? I mean, I know her show is crazy, but
they're
her
saying
show.
that basically a lot of people say that they don't have talent. The Kardashians and the Jenners. Why are they famous? They do not have talent.
Okay, whatever. They're famous though.
Right. Technically,
So.
I mean, technically, you know, Kim released that sex tape, and that's how the whole family became famous and started making money and doing all that stuff. And her mom orchestrated all of this by being everyone's manager.
Oh, I thought her dad was already rich.
Her dad was a lawyer. He was OJ's lawyer.
Ah.
So, speaking of OJ, how about that OJ character in one of his like skit intros?
Yes. You talking about
I'm not
the
black.
story?
the story of OJ. He's talking about the story of OJ. Yo, that video was amazing. Did you get a chance to see the video?
I did. I got a chance to see it.
I love that video.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
It was good.
I thought it was dope because a lot of things, like, I thought it was, I love how the depiction of black people, how it like mimicked how they used to portray us in cartoons, and I love how the artists like the actual cartoonists represented that. I love the part where they had Jay-Z on the couch talking to the therapist. It made the lyrics come to life, because you know he's saying some things and you're like, oh, why does he rap it in that tone? Why does he put that inflection? And it was like those images gave you the visual where it was like,
I got an opinion on that, but we'll get to it. Right now. We got a call on the line right now. Tone, what's good with you?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's good?
What up? So
what's good with y'all?
Chilling, man, chilling. So what's your opinion on? Because I saw you did comment. Definitely appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, what's your opinion when it comes to the positivity and negativity when it comes to hip hop music?
Oh, that's deep. That's why I called Dan.
I appreciate
That's why I called Dan. Well, from my history, I had the pleasure of working with a lot of Philly artists, the head honchos in the business in Philadelphia. So I got the deep rooted behind the scenes, you know, feel, as well as me being a student of hip hop when I was younger, like growing up. And I just think it's cultural based. I mean, I think that your perspective growing up in different areas, how you view artists is totally different. Like saying, if you're from the city, pretty much it's like cutthroat, especially like me. I'm gonna speak from North Philly because that's where I'm from.
Okay.
It's pretty much cutthroat. So a lot of stuff that the artists are already talking about, you witnessing firsthand. So your perspective of somebody that's probably out in the county will be totally different. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you listening to like I heard y'all talking about DMX. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood was the same back in the day. Shout out to Big Homies.
Yeah.
He said something about that. That was an excellent album.
Love that album. Love that album.
Oh yeah, that album was dope. But like around that time, what's that? Was like early 2000s, mid 2000s, early 2000s.
I think it was early.
Like if you was a child listening to that at that time, that energy that DMX brought was the energy that you would latch on to as being a kid. So that would provoke you to be a little bit more aggressive, because that's how DMX came about. But a lot of stuff DMX is talking about, us as kids, we already was in relation in that. You understand what I'm saying? We was in relation. Now, if you take some of my homies I met that was not from our area or have a different culture, it would affect them a totally different way. Way.
So now, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
So now, do you feel as though, all right? Because if we listen to when we listen to a lot of hip hop, right? They do introduce a lot of the drug game and where they came from. But now it's like, okay, it seems like yes, we understand that. So where is the how to get out the drug game? Why you shouldn't get into it, and if you do have to, which I mean, I've worked and mentored a lot of students that have been locked up. As juveniles, and some of them, man, I honestly couldn't even think of another way how they would make money. I mean, when your back is up against the wall. But a lot of music and rap music, per se, specifically with rap music, they always introduce the drug game, but they never really bring in, okay, once you have this, then go ahead and get solidified, go ahead and get this job now, do this, that, and the third. But it all seems like it's the same. Do you feel as though it should now switch over to that? Like, we all know about the drug game because every rap artist speaks on it. It's like, now let's start empowering, especially because the black culture is heavy in it is the black culture. So should they, start now empowering the youth with their music on how to get out?
Now, the truth is, a lot of artists are not artists.
A lot
of artists, I heard y'all mention 444, 444, 4444. I heard y'all mention that, but the truth is,
I'm glad it wasn't 666.
Jay is not only, he cutthroat from where he came from, but he's an artist.
Yeah,
he can take you to the drug game, take you to his personal life, take you to, he got a lot of different facades he could take you through, a whole bunch of different stories. I just think that a lot of hip hop is not portrayed through radio, right? Because I heard you listen to Talib Kweli, the Mos Def, the Commons, the Black Thoughts. I mean, it's a whole different culture of hip hop music that's not pushed to the forefront, that's forgotten about. You understand what I'm saying? So if that was pushed like through Clear Channel Radio, a lot of these major radio distribution music people, if they push that music to the forefront, the real excellent, good music, the powerful music that we create to the forefront, and then you'll get a different reaction from the children, from the young adults. But what we are listening to is the garbage.
Yeah, right. And this is why we got to own these companies. We got to own the radio, the clear channels. We got to own the exactly
100% black-owned business. You heard that line when you said that. It's reality. It's factual. It's fact. And I think if you look at the ignorance of our people, when they do listen to Jay current album, they always go back to its older music. The older music, where they don't understand that. It's growth and development and everything you're supposed to do. As far as being an artist, you don't want to stay complacent in the same. I mean, we change every day.
Exactly.
So because we change every day, and I'm an artist, you think I'm gonna paint the same picture every day?
Right.
Like it doesn't make sense. So what Jay doing now? I mean, he's like what, 45?
Yeah. He's around there, mid-40s.
Yeah, he's up there. So what we talking about?
Maybe he's 44. That's why
I'm gonna watch every bar. I'm talking about my watch.
Yeah, you're right. Well, Tone, we definitely appreciate you calling. Definitely appreciate your opinion.
Appreciate that, brother.
And also, just a little heads up. I don't want to give it away, but I actually got some music from the boy Tone. And
word.
I ain't want to put you out there yet, Tone. But we ain't gonna say too much. But I also got some music, so we gonna have him up here soon, and we gonna have his music going on soon. And backstory: Tone was also at the cookout, and this man was free. Listen,
the cookout was lit. It was lit.
Yo, bro, that cookout was a problem.
I get it. We wasn't invited, but Tone over here be at the cookout.
Yo, Mavern don't be inviting none of the Goonies nowhere.
It was a family, man. I mean, we family.
Okay, two different types of family. I got you.
But listen, let me tell you. Listen. So just a little small thing. So they starts playing a little instrumental music in the office, right? Tone just started walking back by himself. He started going in, bro. When I tell you, I was sitting there cracking my crabs, and he in there just vibing out, and I'm like, bro, like going in bars.
I don't want to put it out there, but a lot of the big timers that a lot of people listen to, I actually did a little ghostwriting in my past for a lot of people that got busy.
Wow. But we're not gonna give it away too much, Toe. I
don't want to do that, but I'm just saying. You know what? I support y'all. Like I support black business. This is the love that we need to be spread. Like support. Like even if you call in. Call in, you Facebook Live. I'm definitely going to share this. I definitely got a lot of folks that I know that will come there and, light it up for y'all. I got comedians. I got all kinds of people that I have been blessed to be around.
We got a stage. We got a stage. We can get a little live studio audience. We can do all that. So.
Yep. But Tone, definitely thanks for calling in, and make sure you stay tuned. But ladies and gentlemen, you can call us at 215-619-7366 with your opinions, and we are going to get back into the mix. We have about 10 more minutes with you guys, so I hope you're enjoying the show, and definitely hit us up, like Tone said, on FacebookLive.com/The Goonies Radio, and you can call. Once again, the number was 215-619-7366. So we're going to get into a couple more songs. We're going to get back with Nas's weekend wrap up, and then we also have the Ask and Experience coming up next. So ladies and gentlemen, what up? Let's go.
I did have.
You're not tuned into the #1 college radio show in the country, The Goonies, broadcasting live in Montco Radio Studios. You know we have what you need to start your mornings off right. It's The Goonies broadcasting live at Montco Radio Studios.
What up, what up? Good morning, good people. Back to the weekend wrap up. So as we spoke about the 444 album, Jay-Z's album, and Tidal, we're going to talk about Kanye again. So Kanye definitely had some feelings going on after he heard that track, the Jay-Z track, where Jay-Z mentioned, his wife and how Beyonce's a queen. She's not a Kardashian. And also, he had some lyrics going on. I had them up, but I guess I closed them out. But he was referring to Kanye's ego, basically subliminally. So after all this went on, Kanye decided to drop out of Tidal's stacked roster.
What?
Yes. According to TMZ, Kanye has left the company over a money dispute. He claims Tidal owes him over $3 million in return. $3 million in return. Tidal is preparing to sue him. So it seems Kanye's St. Pablo album resulted in 1.5 million new subscribers to the music streaming platform, to which he was supposed to get a bonus for. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, West claims not only did he not receive that bonus, but Tidal didn't reimburse him for music videos required by his contracts. So, yeah, it looks like the timing of his decision to split with Tidal was after the release of Jay-Z's highly anticipated album 444. So Jay-Z's lyrics definitely had an influence and had something to do with that, because
I don't know,
they didn't pay you about a year ago, Kanye. So what's going on now? You deciding to drop out. So TMZ confirms Tidal has issued a letter to Kanye's lawyers specifying as far as the company was concerned, they have an exclusive agreement with Ye, and if he tries to go to another streaming service, they would sue him. I don't think Kanye has, I don't think he cares about that.
He's like, whatever, I'll just start my own streaming service.
Right.
Kanye only. And
yeah. So we move on to the sports department. Everybody likes sports. Everybody loves basketball. Everybody loves the Golden State Warriors. Everyone loves Steph Curry. So Steph Curry signs a 5-year, $201 million Supermax deal, the richest deal in NBA history,
ridiculous.
guys. That is beyond ridiculous. So back in 2012, Steph Curry signed a 4-year, $44 million extension with Golden State Warriors amid lingering concerns about his ankle injury. So you're injured and you get $44 million.
Hey, he put in that work.
But 5 years later, you get $201 million.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, yeah, 5 years later,
two-time
NBA MVP has earned his keep, landing the richest deal in NBA history.
He definitely deserves it.
This guy's 21. He's not even 30 yet. What is he going to do with $201 million?
I need some of that money. I'm not
Steph
gonna lie.
Curry. We're out here in Montgomery County. Share. Sharing is caring. We love you. Listen, I'll babysit your daughters. I'll do what I have to do. I'll work in his wife, she's opening up a kitchen, a restaurant in San Francisco, because she cooks and stuff. And she's got a cookbook out, and she does
She's doing her
a
thing.
cooking show.
Oh, word. That's what's up.
So
Yeah.
she's got her own dough. But listen, I wash dishes in the kitchen if I can get close to that 201 million.
Come through. We want to interview
Now,
you.
congratulations, the 2-time MVP and 4-time
Congrats.
All-Star,
He deserves
3-time All-NBA first-team baller, Steph Curry.
Congratulations.
That is
He
definitely
deserves
a
it.
great job.
He deserves it.
Yeah, so go for it. Yeah, so this is it for the weekend wrap up. Thank you guys for tuning to us. My name is Nas, your favorite
Yes,
homegirl,
yes,
with
yes.
Marc Francois, DJ Mad
What up,
Mavern.
what up, what up, what up?
Collectively, we are known as the Goonies. Thank you for tuning in.
thank
We
you.
love you.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, we will be back next Monday at 8:30. We appreciate the love and support. Make sure you go to facebook.com/The Goonies Radio. Also, you can find us on Instagram. Go ahead, we just started that up, and that's at The Goonies. Yes, I'm thinking, because we haven't been on Instagram like we should be, but you can find us on Instagram at The Goonies Radio as well. So once again, it's your boy DJ Mad Mavern with Nas and Marc Francois, and collectively we are known as The Goonies on Montco Radio. Up next, you have the Aston Experience, so make sure you stay tuned. Do not touch that dial. Do not change the channel. Do not turn off your app. Do not take that phone call. And plus, why would you? Because the Aston Martin Experience is about to come. The Aston Martin, wow. The Aston, I'm so sorry. The Aston Experience is about to come on. I was thinking Aston, oh my gosh. The Aston Experience is about to come on. So make sure you stay tuned. We will be tuned in to listen to that as well. Once again, it's your boy DJ Mad Maverick with Nas and Marc Francois. Collectively, we are known as The Goonies at Montco Radio. Thanks again. Enjoy.